Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. Hi, I'm your host, Aiden, and you're watching Denmark Den. Recent scandals have rocked the royal family, most coming from Sir Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark. The theme of this episode is that tragic events can make people behave peculiarly. Denmark Den's Sadie Rapp has more. Sadie?
Thanks, Aiden. According to recent reports, Sir Hamlet has been a quote-unquote sussy baka. Surveillance footage has surfaced of him acting peculiarly in the hallways, and he has been making disturbing comments about his girlfriend, Ophelia. I spoke with Hamlet on how he's been responding to the recent allegations.
The earth seems to me a sterile promontory. This most excellent canopy, why, it appears nothing to me but a foul and pestilent congregation of vapors. What a piece of work is man.
I have spoken with Hamlet off camera, and he has stated that he's seen the ghost of his father. His confidant Horatio can vouch for him.
Before my God, I might not disbelieve without the sensible and true avouch of mine own eyes. Such was the very armor he had on when he the ambitious Norway combated.
While this whole situation is stained with mystery, we will continue to provide information as it develops. Back to you, Aiden.
Thanks, Sadie. Hamlet is acting strangely because of the tragic death of his father. His mental stability has been affected because of the grief that he feels. He says he doesn't regret murdering Polonius, probably from focusing on the death of his father. Take it away, Sadie.
Breaking news, Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark, has just murdered Polonius, the advisor to the king. And I'm just now receiving word of the tragic death of Ophelia, daughter of the slain Polonius. Laertes, son of Polonius, has rushed back to Denmark and is demanding an audience with King Claudius. Chaos has erupted in Denmark as the people are chanting, "Laertes shall be king." I interviewed several locals on their reactions to the recent news.
I can seriously not believe it. I was not expecting that, shift of events. That's just crazy.
Prince is the king's son. We killed the advisor.
More details on the murder still have yet to surface, but as of now, Hamlet is currently being deported to England. Back to you, Aiden. Sorry, Aiden. Even more breaking news as the prince has unexpectedly returned to Denmark. The royal family is gathering in the court for a heated fencing match between Laertes and Prince Hamlet. We take you to our sports reporters Sam and Aletta for live coverage of the event. Guys, how's it looking down there?
Thanks, Sadie. Well, we're getting ready for an unexpected and heated matchup here.
That's right, Sam. Two extremely accomplished fencers here. Who do you see coming out on top?
Well, Letta, it's hard for me to bet against Laertes here. These two have met in fencing combat before, and Laertes managed to hit every single time.
That's true, but after murdering Polonius and with the death of his lover Ophelia weighing on him, Hamlet is fighting for his innocence. He's going to give it everything he's got, not to mention the fact that since Laertes left for France, he's been practicing vigorously to beat him upon his return.
Well, I spoke with Hamlet earlier today. He showed great remorse for the slaying of Polonius, saying to Laertes, "I have shot mine arrow o'er the house and hurt mine brother." Laertes stated afterward that he was satisfied with the apology.
Well, here we go. No more build-up, no more talk. The players have chosen their foils and the king has drunk his wine. Claudius has placed his bets on Hamlet, you know.
The helmets are on. Let's see who comes out with the victory.
And Laertes being forced back, Hamlet has caught him by surprise.
Laertes falls, and that is a hit! Hit to Hamlet.
You can see the frustration from Laertes. That is not how we wanted the first bout to go.
Claudius seems to think it's over, but we still have 2 bouts to go.
We quickly move on to the second bout here, the players neglecting to replace their helmets.
We did mention at the top of the show that this would be heated, and they want to get right back to it.
A more even fight here, they're slashing back and forth.
Laertes makes the advance. Hamlet returns, a nice underhand move by the prince.
Hamlet pushing Laertes back. Now the focus is incredible.
Laertes is returning the favor, and he throws Hamlet to the mat. No way that's legal.
Laertes now with an aggressive advance. They switch sides once again.
Hamlet takes an aggressive swing over the head and a spin move.
Laertes rushes, Hamlet falling to the floor, and a whack on the butt of Laertes. Will that count?
And Laertes admits a hit. Hamlet escapes with the 2-0 victory.
And that should do it here for us in Elsinore, as Queen Gertrude takes a drink to celebrate with her son. Be sure to join us for Denmark's Got Talent right after figure skating from Elsinore Wood Mice. We thank you for joining us as... Wait, hold on. Laertes is approaching the prince. He's not so satisfied after all.
Oh, he takes a swipe before the bout can start, and he has wounded Hamlet. The blade has no stopper. Laertes wants a fight to the death.
Hamlet, looking confused, he pushes away his handler. It is on.
They've completely abandoned the mat. Hamlet chases Laertes.
Hamlet goes into a slide and trips Laertes. Laertes' blade clatters to the ground as Hamlet runs after
He picks it up. Hamlet has both blades. Wait, what's that on the end of the foil?
No matter, as Hamlet tosses the stoppered blade to Laertes. It seems he wants to give Laertes the chance to defend himself.
They're running up the stairs. They clash around bookshelves and candelabras.
Hamlet kicks Laertes. Laertes drives him into the wall, breaking the glass. This has turned into a full-blown wrestling match.
Laertes kicks down a table to slow Hamlet's advance, but look, the queen has fallen.
They duel on the balcony, fighting their way onto a raised walkway above the courtroom floor.
Hamlet kicks Laertes once again, and he wounds him in the shoulder.
They bleed on both sides.
Laertes makes a swipe at Hamlet, and he's fallen over the balcony! Laertes falling tens of feet to the courtroom floor.
Hamlet, now with time to check on the queen, and it seems she's been poisoned. Queen Gertrude has fallen dead? There's a traitor in the castle!
No traitor. The blade was poisoned. Laertes said so himself. Both he and Hamlet have minutes to live.
Laertes calls treason upon the king. It was Claudius who poisoned Queen Gertrude.
Hamlet is enraged. He throws his sword perfectly. Claudius is nailed to the throne with the poisoned blade.
He cuts the rope on the chandelier. It's swinging towards Claudius as he pulls the sword from his back.
Claudius is once again pinned to his throne, this time by the chandelier.
Hamlet rushes over. He forces Claudius to drink the poisoned wine. The king is dead!
Oh, Hamlet and Laertes exchange forgiveness as both men fall. Prince Hamlet is dying. He delivers his last words to Horatio. Horatio, he's trying to drink. Hamlet stands in his way.
I hear gunshots outside. We're being invaded.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. Good night, sweet prince, and good night to Denmark.
This just in. Prince Fortinbras of Norway has taken over Elsinore. With the royal family slain, as well as the advisors to the throne, there is no one to stand in his way. Denmark has fallen.
This is preposterous. What? I can't believe it. Oh my goodness, really? No.
Just like every person to ever live. The death of the empire was inevitable. Godspeed, Denmark. That's all for this episode of Denmark Den. We leave you with a memorial video of our sweet prince, Hamlet. With Denmark Den, I'm Aiden. See you next week.